Welcome back to the channel. Thank you for clicking on the video. I got another while I was out episode for you guys. Now, first things first, while I was out, I was watching TV. Y'all know I'm always watching TV. This time I was watching Netflix. And if you have Netflix, I'm sure this was a popular one, so I'm sure that everybody has seen it or heard about it or read about it or whatever. American Crime was about this man who murdered his entire family so that he could ride off in the sunset with his mistress, who didn't really want him like that, because she was not giving me, marry me, Eric. She wasn't giving me that at all. She was giving me, oh, we having a good time. Oh, I'm having fun with your husband. That's it, and that's all. But he wanted more. He thought he was going, I guess just get rid of the family and start and make a whole new family with the next woman. And no. What has me completely blown is the fact that now, after seeing it, and this is kind of like the mass, I don't want to say mass hysteria, but everybody was talking about Joe Exotica and Carol Baskin. And so it's kind of like that. He has supporters. I don't understand how anybody could watch what I watch and support anything he got going on. Like, you killed your children, smothered your daughters to death, and left them. Threw them down a little hole and left them. Murdered your wife and your unborn child and left them. Like, and people supporting you. And when I say support, I mean they have GoFundMes. People are raising money for him. And I guarantee it's all white women. I guarantee it's all white women. It was all white women supporting Ted Bundy. Oh, because they thought he was fine, child, so he couldn't have been raping and killing women, because why? Why would he need to? He's good looking. I don't understand. I don't understand that. I do not understand that mentality at all. I'm looking at you and seeing your heinous crime, and if I see you in the street, I'm gonna trip you up. It doesn't bring me to any type of emotion but anger and disdain. But that's just me. Moving on. I was talking to my friend this morning. Hey, Carrie. And we were talking about Monique Samuels, and she asked my opinion on it, and I thought to give you guys my opinion because I was going to do it anyway. But talking about it this morning, solidified. Okay, well, yeah, I'm going to talk about this. I'm going to for real talk about it. Monique Samuels and Candiace Dillard. What's Candiace's last name now? Dillard is her maiden name. Anyway. Candiace and Monique from Real Housewives of Potomac. I'm sure you have read it in a blog, saw it on Shade Room, saw it somewhere that the two of them got into not an altercation. They got into a fight. Monique whooped off in Candiace's behind. She definitely did. She did. And I'm team nobody in this particular situation, because they both could have done things differently. Leading up to that fight, however, I'm just gonna put all of that on Monique, because Monique, in every situation that she had, to be confrontational with Candiace, she took it. She took that opportunity. She would come for her, and Candiace would apologize or walk away, being very much, I'm not gonna do that with you, friend. We're really friends. Like, I want to maintain the friendship, so I'm not gonna do that with you. I'm gonna walk away. The one time she engages, now you want to fight, and I'm trying to figure out why she threw the first punch. That drink throwing stuff was a lie. So what was it? To me, had the situation been flipped and it was Candiace that was flipping hair, all that, you want me to drag you? You want me to? you want me to. If that was Candiace doing all of that, then I would have very well understood and empathized with Monique for fighting her. Because that's right. That right there is aggression at its worst. That ain't even passive aggressive. That's aggression. You're in my personal space flicking my hair. Oh, no. Because what you're trying to do, get yourself a good little grip. You're trying to get a good little grip. See, no. Candiace should have decked her right then and there. Instead of grabbing her little lapel or whatever she grabbed on her shirt. Either way it goes, Monique is in the hot seat. And she should be in the hot seat. Because she's trying to spin it now. You know, like every other day it's another live. And I'm really disappointed in her. She was really one of my favorites. She really was. And that's not to say that I don't like her no more, because I really don't know these people to have any type of feelings for them. But the person that I saw on TV. All right, I'm back, y'all. My husband don't understand the concept of Bluetooth, because when your Bluetooth connected to everything in the house, you gonna have to turn it off. I'm in his car, and of course, automatically, whatever he's doing on his phone, I'm hearing it ringing. It keeps cutting in from his conference calls. I'm just like, turn this shit off. I'm not doing this no more. It's making me have to stop and start and stop and start and stop and start. Anyway, moving right along, because we are not starting over. We're going to start right from here. Jeannie May is getting a little slack because she feels like, she said on the reel that, once she and Jay-Z get married, that she plans to be submissive in her marriage. She's getting slack from that. Just the same thing that happened to Fantasia. And it's mostly us, black girls, who have so many issues with that. And with women who vocalize that, they're submissive in their marriages. I don't understand the dragging. I don't understand it. That's her and her marriage. If you want to be the man over there in your marriage, go on and be the man over there in your marriage, sis. But everybody's not moving like that. Some women want to be soft and supple and taken care of. Like everybody ain't trying to wear the pants right alongside their man. And you can take that however you want to take that. But everybody ain't trying to do all of that. Some people like being feminine. Some people like being kept. Some people like being submissive to their spouses. Like that's their thing. Let them do that. It works in their household. And submission is not, oh, I'm a sex slave, or I have to always fix his plate. I have to always cook him a meal before, when he gets home from work. I have to rub his feet. It's not that. That ain't, I mean, for some people it might be, but for my household, submission looks differently. Submission looks like I submit to Tim in ways, and he submits to me in some ways. He knows that I'm the one that's going to carry out the routines in the house. Like, I'm going to make sure the kids are up for school on time. I'm going to make sure that they are staying on schedule. I'm going to make sure that TJ, right now with virtual learning, it's going to be me that makes sure that things are on track. And he submits to me in that department, because I can't submit to him in that department, because I might be let down. And that's the reason why we do it that way, because if there are no expectations for anybody, then you can't be let down. Like, I can't expect certain things, let me stay on track. Submission in our household is that, and it's also, I know that Tim likes to get the yard done. I know that he likes to do the home renovations. I do too, but I know that that's his thing more than it is mine. Like, he is more likely to call somebody to get the house pressure washed. He's more likely to call somebody to come cut the grass. He's more likely to call somebody to come paint, or things of that nature. I'm not, but I know that there are some women that will just take that for what it, like, they not even gonna give their man an opportunity to do it. It's just, oh, I made the call, I did that. I took care of that. And then later on down the line, resentment and bitterness starts to set in because you feel like you're doing it all. And so, yeah, share the responsibility with your mate. That's what submission is. You know, it's I submit to my husband in the children department. He has a little bit more patience with them than I do. Like as far as schoolwork goes, when doing homework, Tim does that because I lose my patience a lot more quickly than he does, and so I submit to him in that department. I'm still mommy, you know, like I'm still the one they gonna run to for everything. So there's no need for me to step on his toes and assert myself in my household because we working together. And I think that that's all that Jeannie May was trying to convey. But people hear the word submission and automatically think that you're just trying to be somebody's slave. And it's like, that ain't what I said. That is not what I said. Cardi B, aside from us seeing her titty for the upteenth time yesterday, and I'm just like, why are we surprised? Her whole naked body is on the internet. The whole thing, the whole kit and caboodle. If you want to go over there and see it, you can. So I don't know why I don't know where the surprise is, because it's like, we've already seen it. We've already seen it. But anyway, it doesn't look like she's going to be divorcing her husband. And I don't like this. Don't be making me out to be no liar, girl. Don't be making me look like I done contradicted myself, because you can't stand firm on divorcing this man. I don't want to say too much about it because, again, that's their marriage, that's their situation, and not mine. And whatever works for them works for them. Like, I'm not gonna say I don't understand, you know, breaking up and making up 11 times, because my husband and I sure have. Not while we've been married, but before, when we were dating, we used to break up all the time. We used to break up all the time, and knowing wasn't nobody going nowhere. You know, sometimes you just need a little bit of space. You just need a little bit of time. And that might be what they need. So separating might be better. But girl, stop running down to the courthouse filing for divorce every other week, because you got us on a roller coaster. Now we on the emotional roller coaster with you, and I ain't trying to do all that. I don't know. And I think that partly, you know, it's the influences, you know, the friends. The friends want them back together, because the friends just want the benefits of y'all being together. Catch. They just, you know, and don't be listening to them friends trying to pump you up and get you to stay in that toxic situation, and they don't even care. All they thinking about is, what can I get from the situation? Don't leave them, girl, because we was getting this, and we was getting this, and we was doing that. No. He bought her a Rolls truck for her birthday, and that just won her over, I guess. Girl, them gifts don't mean nothing. Listen, some of my closest friends have thought they had their thing on the string. Just because their man was bringing them flowers and candy and cards and all kind of gifts. No. Some gifts are just to make him feel better while he's on his guilt trip about the night before. And that was in my Betty Wright voice. You better listen, Cardi. Hang if you can hang, no, girl. Betty had me all the way fucked up with that song. Because no, girl, no pain, no gain. Girl, no. Some of that pain, ain't nobody trying to deal with that. You know, it's pain you can deal with, you know, growing pains and things of that nature. But pain, actual pain that you just trying to inflict on me, I ain't got to put up with that, Betty. I'm talking about no pain, no gain. Them old women, them women of that time, they put up with a lot. They put up with a lot, okay? And called it wisdom. No. No. Last but not least, y'all, early voting started. I'm going today. Actually, when I get up off of here, we're going to pack it on up and go sit in line. And I'm sure we're going to be there until it's time to go pick up my daughter from school. But, yeah, vote. Get out there and vote. Early voting started, so you can go. I know the lines are probably going to be long. Some people are getting in and out, you know, depending on where you go. But the fact that you can just go anywhere right now, you don't have to stay in your county, you know, because it's early voting. Find you somewhere to go and vote. There's no excuse this time. Like, no excuse whatsoever. I don't want to hear that the vote don't count. No. Vote. Your life depends on it. Literally. We ain't, not figuratively. Literally, it's life and death. So get out there and vote. Make it count. Get your booties to the poll. Get your booties to the poll. Get your booties to the poll and vote. All right. Be sure to rate, comment, and subscribe to the channel. It's Call Me Busby. And I'll chat with you later. Peace and light.